Hello and welcome to the virtual recital for me, Evan Simmons, and all of my wonderful students. Whether you are seeing this live or recorded, hope you're having a great day and hope you're ready to hear 25 or so minutes of some fantastic playing. A few comments before we get going. I always say about the live recitals that we normally do that it's great to show off, and it's great to have your family and friends hear the stuff that you've been working on. But for me, the big thing about them is I get a chance to kind of walk my students through the world of live performance. So it's not just the notes. We can work on the notes of the lessons, but the people running around like chickens with their heads cut off and just kind of knowing like, okay, that doesn't look like my problem. Knowing how to talk to sound guys, knowing how to deal with the butterflies in your stomach, live performance stuff. So since we don't have the opportunity to do a live performance this time around, the thing that I focused on with all of these students was the process of recording in a studio. Because that's kind of what we did. Not a whole lot of preparation time. Just walking into the room, knowing you're about to play something, taking a minute or two to figure it out, and then firing away. And all of my students did fantastic. I could not be more happy. I think they all performed really well. Some of the students that you're about to hear have been taken with me for years and years. Some of them are brand new, but all of them I thought did really, really well with the process of arranging and recording the songs that they were working on. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen, and we're going to start off with Cade, who is going to be performing Sand in My Boots. So let's see here. I'm going to go to screen 2. Share. Nope, that doesn't seem to have worked. Just a moment. Let me open this back up. Oh, also, while I am getting this loaded, I take a great deal of pride in the work I do as a music educator. I take significantly less pride in my abilities as a web host and a guitar player and or videographer. So apologies in advance for missed guitar notes and wonky camera settings. All right, let's try this one more time. Photos, there we go. And share. Cool, all right. So here is Cade playing Sand in My Boots.
Ready, go.
All right. Escape and stop share. Oh. It. All right. So that was Cade doing Sand in My Boots. Fantastic job there. Next up, we have got John. John is going to be playing Dynamite by BTS. And let me cue up this video. Doop, doop. There we go. And pause that. All right. And here comes John with Dynamite.
Ready.
that was John doing Dynamite. Fantastic job there, John. Next up, we have got Frank, and Frank is going to be doing Poke Rap, which I'm sure all of you are familiar with Pokemon. When he said he wanted to do this one, I was like, oh yeah, great, it's a song from Pokemon. But it's tough. The drum part on this thing is hard. And I think he did a fantastic job. So, without too much further ado, while I get this video clip queued up, let's see. There he is. And pause that. Well, pause that. There we go. All right, and here comes Frank performing Poke Rap. Maximize that. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. All right. Excellent job, Frank. All right. So next up, we have got Bryce, and Bryce is going to be doing Noticed by Lil Mosey. This one we had never worked on before. I kind of talked Bryce through the process of the recording and the amount of preparation involved. It's like, oh, can we just do a new one? Like, sure thing, bud. So this is his first time playing this song, and I think he did fantastic. I mean, again, I think everybody did fantastic, but whoops, pause. There we go. And back to share screen. There we go. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Nice. All right. Fantastic job there, Bryce. You seem to have been an issue on that. And for anyone who is wondering, I can always get you the original videos of these in case there are any technical issues with the actual recital video. All right, next up is Caitlin, and Caitlin is my one piano student. I always tell the office, whenever they will ask, about potential piano students, I say, yeah, I'm happy to teach it, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I've only had a little bit of piano instruction, and so kind of simplifying it to a level that would be good for a student. I have kind of a hard time with that. And they said, well, give it a try with Caitlin and see how it goes. And she has, since day one, just absolutely soaked it up like a sponge. When I'm doing weird metaphors about how chords are kind of like clouds, she'll kind of nod and picks it up and runs with it. What you are about to hear is Caitlin playing 22 by Taylor Swift. And what we've been working on in lessons is improvisation. So she is not playing notes that are written down. She knows what scales goes with which chords and is just kind of winging it throughout. So prepare for some first-rate piano improv courtesy of Caitlin doing 22 by Taylor Swift. Ready, and... All right. Fantastic job, Caitlin. Expecting great things from her as a piano player in the future. And moving on, next up is going to be Ryan, who is performing Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Here's my mouse. Oop. And again, like with everyone, just a fantastic job on this one. So, without any further ado, here is Ryan doing Welcome to the Black Parade.
2, ready, go.
right, fantastic job on that one, Ryan. And moving on, next up is going to be Jacob, who is playing Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. And where is that video? Ah, there it is. All right, so here comes Jacob doing Radioactive. Nice. And fantastic job on that one as well. Stop share real quick. Next up is Bryce, a different Bryce than the original one, who is doing Rock Club from the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack. And pay attention to the footwork on this one. Bryce and I have been working on double bass playing, and he's doing a fantastic job with it. So, without any further ado, here comes Bryce doing Rock Club.
2, ready, go. Nice.
All right. Way to go, Bryce. Escape, stop, share. There we go. So after Bryce, next up is going to be Willie, who is going to be playing All the Way Home by Tamar Braxton. And let me get this one queued up. There we go. And share screen. And here is Willie doing All the Way Home.
Starts with the guitar.
All right, great job, Willie. Also, I apologize to those of you listening along at home. My standard response at the end of any performance is always, quote, nice. So for those of you who are getting sick of me saying that, imagine the torture my students have to go through every week. All right, next up after Willie is going to be Maya doing Level of Concern by 21 Pilots. And Maya, every week I find I'm having to adjust my teaching rhythm because every week I think, oh, this is going to be a fun 2 month project to get started on. And then she comes back in the next week just absolutely killing it. Um, so she has only been taking for a couple months, but is about to shred with a variety of things, syncopated 16th notes, beat displacement, all sorts of fun stuff on this one. And she just nails it to the wall. So here comes Maya doing level of concern.
Nice.
All right. Fantastic job, Maya. Um, so just a few more left. Next up is going to be Gray, and Gray is doing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes, or will be once I find this video. There it is. All right. So here is Gray, another phenomenally talented musician, doing Seven Nation Army.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and.
All right, way to go, Gray. Stop share real quick and exit out of that. All right, next up is going to be Grant, who is doing Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. And Grant has been taking with me for a minute. The thing I was really impressed with on this one is just fills on fills on fills that we did not even rehearse. This is just his ability to really kind of groove with a down-tempo, sort of chilled out jazzy song. So here is Grant doing Sunday Morning.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Nice.
Excellent job, Grant. And stop share on that one. All right, so just two more. Next up is Jacob. This one is untitled because when he came in, I said, all right, well, what would you like to play for the recital? And he said, echoing the phrasing and approach of countless generations of drummers before him, he's like, well, I got this beat that sounds pretty good. So this is a original Jacob Owens composition. We've also been working in his lessons on production, so a super gifted drummer and a super gifted producer. And this is Jacob playing one of his own. So share.
Nice.
All right. Excellent job as always, Jacob. And last but certainly not least is Owen. Owen is playing Igor's theme by Tyler, the Creator. And the way that the lessons will normally go when a student is wanting to start on a new song is they'll tell me what song, kind of listen, talk about some of the challenges. And as we're doing that, I'll be writing the notes down, and then we'll spend the remaining 20 or 25 minutes of the lesson working on the pattern and talking about what to practice. When he brought this song in, it took me a full 20 minutes just to write the thing down. It is a really, really cool pattern. He is playing it absolutely to death. So prepare yourselves for Igor's theme as performed by Owen. And another phenomenal performance. So that wraps it up for the Virtual Recital 2021. Thank you to all of my students for being so easy to teach and being such gifted musicians. Thank you to all of the parents for letting me work with your wonderful kids. I hope everyone enjoys the remainder of their spring. Looking forward to a live recital coming up in the winter. And that is about it. Thanks again. Be well, and I will talk to all of you soon.